At R.J. Barrett. Brown out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Porter at the center position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
Now here's Brown. He takes it in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2. It's on him. It's Valanciunas.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston. To the inside. It's stolen by Barrett. Brown deciding where to go with it. Free throw line jump shot. And it's quickly missing. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Here's quickly Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barrett. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by McCollum. Quickly against Ingram. Over quickly, and that one's good. Ingram.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Here's quickly. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, that's over 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Here's McCollum. Nice D from Barrett.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
Now, here's Barrett, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Pass to quickly. From past the arc. And R.J. Barrett gets the 3. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Jones against Brown. Kicks it out to McCollum.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws here for the night.
C.J. McCollum.
The first one falls.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And so McCollum hears both of them. So it's Toronto now. And here is Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Baseline try, and it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
Now, here's Quickly. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count that one.
He never seems to shy away from playing.
Having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there.
It was your Pelicans dance team.
Here's Trent. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Toronto with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Schroeder surveying the floor. The pass to Boucher. Here's Schroeder. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Pass to Nance. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Daniels from outside the arc. New Orleans moving it around. And he uses the glass on the way. 5 points in the game.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
32 seconds left in the first quarter.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
And so here is New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. And Daniels up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. The shot's good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hawkins against Trent. Fires the three. There's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so the first, thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, You can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you could almost reach out and touch it. And obviously, the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. And it's Alvarado in at the one spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Barrett, that ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Alvarado, quickly covering. Ingram against Barrett, 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. No good from Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 3. Now, here's Barrett. Great positioning on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Valanciunas against Porter. Valanciunas, good.
What a pass, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Back to quickly. Over Alvarado. And it's quickly missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Barnes against Williamson. They get it again. Pelicans leading by 3. Alvarado with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Williamson. Fades back. Count it.
Such a finesse shot for some big Zions, though, staying composed and able to knock it down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep, thanks, D.A. Good stuff. The Pelicans have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Porter against Valanciunas. Passes to Jones. Back to Valanciunas. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Dick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here is Barnes. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
We got the free t-shirts on the way. Get on your feet
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Substitution.
So a moment now to see the story for C.J. McCollum. .153 left in the first half. And the pass to Hawkins. McCollum, it's rebounded by Schroeder.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
1:27 left in the second quarter. That's DeYoung. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 4 on the clock. Fires, high post, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
Zeller trying to free himself up, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Driving inside. And Jalen McDaniels doors, much like his brother Jaden, can be a menace on defense.
That's a great word, Kevin, because he has got such great length and versatility on the defensive end. The frame is wiry, but believe me, he's stronger than he looks. This is a guy who's not got a big name by any means, but Jalen McDaniels can be a solid rotation guy.
First free throw is good. And McDaniels drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Schroeder against McCollum. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Nance. And there's 2 points. Working on the paying off that time. Nance has got his first points in this one. Trent against Hawkins. Trent kicks to Boucher. To the right side. McDaniels in the post. Pelicans with the rebound. Now Hawkins. Nothing on the board. It's McCollum on the wing. And that one is good.
Give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 1. It's the NBA. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes out there with Barrett. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Porter at center. And so Brown will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And they're in the middle of this long string of games away from home. That'll be game 4 of 7 straight away. Here's McCollum, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
First one falls for him. And so McCollum nails both of them. Now, here's Barrett. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Barnes against Williamson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Quickly against McCollum. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Ingram. Barrett, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
They get it back. Valanciunas, and the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Barnes. And yes, it's good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Yeah, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much, they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. Nice D from Porter.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Brown. They now take the lead.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
It's free t-shirt time! Get out of your seats and
Well, some deep threats have really made their presence felt around the league. The 2-guard spot, these have been the hottest three-point shooters for the last month. Gary Trent Jr. is second.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
It's frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
1:27 left to play here in the third. This is it to Boucher. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And it's Schroeder missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's Toronto with the rebound. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Friday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build.
Nance. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Trent outside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Zella.
Into the lineup for your Pelicans, Jose Alvarado.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Boucher's shot is off. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Daniels with it. Here's Hawkins. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Hawkins has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The layup off target.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Earlier, as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court dish.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Brown, good.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Ingram kicks to McCollum. And stolen by Barnes. Now the Raptors moving it up to take the lead. And scoring with the play inside is Young. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
You talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Quickly against McCollum. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
McCollum outside. Over quickly. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
A lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's quickly. The pass to Brown. Young trying to break free, and Jones pulls it down. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. So they take the lead. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Barnes looking around. Basket good. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Outside, Jones. Valanciunas. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Back to quickly. And he converts the layup.
Quick play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Brown against Jones. Toronto grabs the miss.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Barrett, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That's the bucket they need.
Balanced player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game.
And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Barrett. That one's not going to go. New Orleans in the lead. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ingram. Over Brown. And it's Ingram missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Barrett. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Ingram. Takes the 13-footer. Got it.
after playing one year at Duke, Ingram was used to providing big baskets for his club, just dominating with ease in these moments.
There at the basket line. Feeds it to Bull. That shot, no good. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team
foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Brandon Ingram.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead.
We have seen Ingram take on a bigger role, wanting to get to the line when it matters.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
That's all right, we're the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
Quickly against McCollum. They grab their own miss. Porter, no luck. And so it's McCollum to bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 4.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for your Pelicans, CJ McCollum.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Puts up a deep three. And it's quickly missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
And he is unable to get the second one. Round the pass to Dick to stop the run. It's money from deep. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling